Miss Aubreyton. Down here. Yeah. Or just playing. Yeah. It's so pretty. Yeah. She's cheating so she doesn't feel good. Right. Yeah. Anyways. So. Sorry if this lighting's weird. We're in my bedroom. Yeah. Okay, so how to pick Aubrey up. She just likes to be in the videos. Say hi, everybody. I can't believe she's almost 5 months old. That's crazy. My baby's so big. Anyways. I was watching some of my other videos and I seem like, I don't know, so serious or something. I guess it's maybe me thinking too hard or something, I don't know, but I'm really not that serious, so yeah, I think it's mainly just me like trying to remember stuff and think about it off the top of my head, so maybe that's it, I don't know. I just wanted to make a video about how we found out we were going to have Miss Aubrey, since I didn't get to do any real introduction to all of this, really. So last year, my husband left for basic training in February. And he graduated the end of April, so I went down to San Antonio to see him graduate, and then he went to his tech school, and I moved up there with him. I lived in an apartment off of the base that he was training at, and that was the first week of May, so like right after he graduated, he went straight to his training. He didn't come home or anything. So I moved up there, and obviously if I had her in February, I got pregnant in May. So yeah, like right away. So on June 6th, I was like, wow, this is so weird. Like, I haven't, sorry, my phone went dead. I know, like, I haven't started, and I don't know, this is weird because I'm never late, but I didn't have any other symptoms or anything, so it was just that, and I was like, well, you know, it's probably not a big deal. So I waited until I was supposed to have started 4 days before I took the test, so I waited until June 6th, so I guess on the 2nd I was supposed to start. So I took a test on June 6th, and it came out positive, and since I wasn't living with my husband, he wasn't with me, he was going to school that morning, so I didn't want to just text him or call him and tell him, so I was like, okay, I can hold it in until he got off, or out of school or whatever, out of class, at like 3 or 4. So I waited, and I put the test in the bathroom cabinet, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I was so excited. But anyways, I put it in there, and I don't even know what I did the whole day. I was like, could not wait until 3 or 4, whatever time it was that he was off, or out of school. And yeah, so at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I can't remember. It was so long ago, it feels like, but it's only been a year. So I went to pick him up, and I was like trying to act, you know, like totally normal in the car on the way back to the apartment. And when I got there, I went into the bathroom, And I called him in there. I was like, hey, honey, come get me, I don't know, I asked him to get me something out of the bathroom cabinet. And when he opened the cabinet, of course, it's like the first thing he's seen because it's sitting right there. And he picked it up and he's like, what is this? And I was like, what do you think it is? And he was like, well, what does it mean? And I was like, well, what do you think it means? And he was like, nuh-uh. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, where did you get this? I was like, what do you mean? And he was so excited. So yeah, that's how we found out. And on June 8th, we went to the clinic on base and got a blood test to confirm the pregnancy, and of course it was, positive. So they told us to go ahead and wait until I was 8 to 10 weeks to go to the doctor. So at that point, I was exactly 5 weeks on the day I took the first test. So I still had 3 to 5 weeks to wait, which wasn't very fun. But I waited until I was 10 weeks. I made my appointment for when I was going to be 10 weeks and 2 days. And so he actually got out of his class to come with me, which is like crazy because they don't let you out for anything when you're in tech school. So that was really, really nice of them. So he got to come with me. And so I went into the office, and she went to sleep. Went to the office, I checked in, and they didn't even make me do a urine sample or anything. They didn't weigh me, they didn't take my blood pressure or anything. They just took me straight into an ultrasound room, and she was like, you can go ahead and empty your bladder because we're not going to need a full bladder, which of course it was full because they told me, oh, drink freaking 42 ounces of water or whatever an hour before you come in. So of course I had to pee like craziness, but yeah. So I was like, okay, so I used the bathroom, came back, and started the ultrasound, and oh my gosh, it was so adorable. She was like kicking around and like moving, and she was so tiny. So yeah, I have 3 pictures from that first ultrasound, so I'll just go ahead and insert them. Okay, and then they went ahead and scheduled me to come in when I was 12 weeks for my first appointment with my doctor. And so I came in 2 weeks later, and they asked me if I wanted to do I can't remember what the test is called, but it's where you do the blood work and you do an ultrasound and then measure the fold on the back of the baby's neck. And so I was like, of course I'm going to do that because, I would want to know if there is something wrong, and not that it wouldn't matter, but I would want to be prepared, So we went ahead and we went ahead and we came back a couple of days later, I think 2 days later. I think I was 12 weeks and 4 days when we did that second ultrasound. And everything was perfect, and she was already so much bigger and looked like a real little baby in this one. Because the first one, she kind of looked like a little gummy bear with little, just like a little gummy bear. This one she actually looked like a little baby. We got a cute little profile picture, and we got a picture that was it was face to face. So I could see her whole little face, and it was so sweet. And yeah, so I got 3 pictures from that one too. So I'll just go ahead and insert those. And then I had an appointment 4 weeks later, because that's usually how you do it in the beginning. You do every 4 weeks. So came back when I was 16 weeks and 2 days, and just did the regular appointment. And my doctor wanted me to go ahead and schedule an early ultrasound to find out the gender when I was going to be 18 weeks, 17 or 18 weeks, I can't remember. I think it was 17 weeks, so for a week after that. But I had to go to Fort Worth to do this because, long story short, we have a blood disorder in our family, and it runs in the boys. The girls are carriers. So we wanted to make sure that if we were having a boy, that we kept a closer eye on the pregnancy and especially the delivery of the baby and everything. So we wanted to make sure that we knew the gender early. So went ahead and we did that. So we scheduled that appointment, and we didn't get to go at 17 weeks, so we had to call and reschedule for 18 weeks. So it was 18 weeks and 2 days, and we went in, and my grandma went with us, just me and my husband, because he had graduated the week before that. That's why we had to cancel the first appointment, because he graduated the same day we had the appointment, and some other stuff was going on, but anyways. So yeah, we went in and we talked about, first of all, we talked about the disorder, and then they sent us into an ultrasound room, and when we first went to look, she had her little legs crossed, her little ankles crossed, and you could not see anything, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to find out, but we did. Make sure it's recording, so we just like went on with the ultrasound, she checked everything out, and then we went back to look to see if we could see the gender, and we could this time, and it was most definitely a girl. There was nothing, she was not being modest anymore at all. So the ultrasound tech said she's definitely a girl, and then the specialist yeah, came in and he confirmed that it was definitely a girl. So we were very, very happy, very excited. Not that we didn't want a boy, but we didn't want to have a rough pregnancy, especially it being my first. So we were very happy, and yeah, we got a ton of pictures for that one, so I'll go ahead and insert some of those. And then after that, since we had moved from Wichita Falls, since he graduated, he had leave for a month, so we went back home, and I had an appointment when I was 20 weeks, and went in and they did the anatomy scan, and they even gave us like a quick little like preview, like 3D and 4D. So that was really, really sweet of them. They didn't have to do that, but it was so sweet, and she was so cute. She had like a cute little button nose, and she still has it, but it was just so sweet. And they again confirmed definitely a girl. So that's the only appointment that I had at that doctor's office, was just my 20 week, because we were only there for a month. So by the time that we moved up to Missouri, I was like 21 weeks or something, so I had to wait 3 weeks to go to the doctor when I was 24 weeks. So, and that's the doctor that, they're the office that I actually ended up staying at and delivering with them, because I had seen 4 different doctors, but yeah. So anyways, so I waited until 24 weeks, and then so I had an appointment at 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, 18 weeks, and then skipped 4, 20 weeks, and then 24 weeks, and then I had to come back for something in 2 weeks after my 24-week appointment. So I ended up coming back my 26th. Okay, so it cut me off, and I don't know where it cut me off because I'd have to watch the entire like 10-minute video that it was already, or more. So I'll probably just leave it at wherever I was, because I kind of rambled because I said I was gonna do like how I found out, and it ended up being like pretty much about my whole pregnancy. So I'll insert also some pictures that I got at almost 29 weeks. I was 28 weeks in like 5 days. That I got 3D and 4D pictures or whatever, you know. So I'll insert those as well, and that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Please subscribe, comment anything you want to ask me, go ahead, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Yeah. Can you break?